Alright, it is September 11th and I'm headed to Nebraska. I'm going to meet Eric a couple hours away at his brother's, pack some more stuff up there, and then hopefully be there by tomorrow morning. So I got to get all this in there and into the boat. So I'm going to get going.
Alright, well that's a wrap here on day one in Nebraska. Found some deer this morning. Went and checked out some areas this afternoon, and Eric and I both saw nice bucks tonight, so hopefully we'll come up with a plan to get on them tomorrow. I was probably 500 yards away from the ones I saw, but Eric was a lot closer, so we'll see if we can get after him tomorrow. Alright, I just got set up where I was scouting last night, so I'm sitting in back a couple rows in the corn. I'm just standing here in the rows. I got a little opening that I can shoot through. So hopefully they do the same thing they did last night and catch that buck walking through here feeding. So it's about 5:30 and it's hot today. We put about 5+ miles on walking different pieces. So it's been fun so far, and I haven't seen a lot of deer sign yet. It's a couple small week old rubs, but nothing really worthwhile. So I'm going to feed, and we know there were some deer in here last night, so Eric's actually not too far, kind of on the other side of the river from me, but see if he can get on one tonight too. So it's getting to be prime time. We'll check in later. Alright, that's a wrap on day 2. We saw, I don't know, $3 I think, a spike and 2 4-pointer. Had a doe so close I could have touched her. But good night, fun, got to see some deer, bunch of ducks, so bye. Guess my truck wanted to get on the road. Alright, day 3 evening, and spot I was going to go, I had somebody parked there, so I didn't have a good plan B. My only other spot, wind was wrong for, so decided to do a little driving around and scouting. Found a couple good outlooks. Just a beautiful night here in Nebraska. So day was kind of a bust. I had to work a lot longer than I anticipated, but I guess that's the way it goes. So hopefully I'll find something here tonight. Got another good 2 hours of light. And Eric's back on the spot he was in this morning. So we'll see what he comes up with. So stay tuned. There you go. Alright, back here in Nebraska. Found a new spot today, just this afternoon. So I'm heading in. It'll be my first saddle hunt while I'm out here. Or ever. So see how that goes. But found a cool little hidden corner back here in this property. And sitting over a nice green alfalfa field. Corn on one side. Looks like a pretty easy walk in. So get set up a little early, but it's going to take me a minute to find a tree and figure out what I'm doing. So hopefully we shoot a big one tonight. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, we're all set up in the saddle. Took me a little minute here. This tree was pretty crooked, but I think I'm in a good spot. Should at least see some deer. And if anything walks this fence row, I'll have a 20 to 30 yard shot at them. So I got some CRP off to the side. I got a cornfield behind me. And there's, I don't know if it's Milo or sorghum growing off in the corner here. So saw one other tree stand, but it doesn't look like anybody's been in here in a while. No tire tracks or boot tracks in the dirt field walking in, so should be in for a good night. Nice cooling off. So we'll see what happens. Check in later. Alright, we just got set up here. I'm only maybe 7-8 feet off the ground, but super thick in here. And not really thick, but a lot of short trees. So I didn't need to get way up, but I'm sitting on a trail on the edge of a bean field where I saw a bachelor group of bucks this morning, so there's some CRP out there. I'm right up against a bean field. I got another bean field behind me. It's pretty heavy trails, and there's a pretty good rub in here, so not super fresh, but probably in the last week or so. And I'm gonna sit here tonight and tomorrow morning if I need to, so.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the Nebraska hunt. I've got one more clip where I had a good encounter with a buck on the last morning. We ran into a local guy at the grocery store who works on the horse trails on a piece of the public ground out there, and gave us a good spot to go check out. So we spent the last couple days there. I ended up jumping a really nice buck my first night going into the spot where I wanted to hunt. It was near Cedar overlooking some CRP ground. But I saw plenty of deer go past me, so I stayed there and ended up having a good encounter in the last morning with a little bit smaller 8-pointer, but never really gave me the shot I was looking for before he cut my ground track. So enjoy the last clip. Thanks.